Alright, I'm back. Man, what do I gotta do to get my microphone to sound good? I keep going back to listening to recordings from what I recorded like the previous day, and eesh, I just can't get a good sound. It always, I don't know. It's like my microphone is too loud sometimes, but at the same time it has to be, because then if it's not, you won't be able to hear me over the action of the game. So I don't know. Anyways, okay, I took a little bit of time last night after my last recording. I think I put back together the build that I had, except okay, now I took away Army of the Dead and I put in Blood Mist. Blood Mist with my Reapers hopefully will reset the cooldown enough to where I can have it quite often, and I should be much more defensive. So therefore, I decided to put a little bit more into offense. So I've got all topazes in my armor. So that's extra attack power. That's extra intelligence, extra attack power. And I've still got... Okay, and something I hadn't really tested out all that much was I put this into my weapon. This is this imprinted on my weapon. This is the attack speed for my minions before I had this in there. Still 90% per se, but I was losing 14 essence, or no. I've got 12 minions, so that would be 24 essence per round lost, because it was 2 essence per second when it was in my two-handed weapon. And with that, I was having lots of times trying to cast my Decrepify, but it wasn't casting, so because I didn't have the essence. So now I've got this here, and I've got the attack speed here. There were also a couple of items that I hadn't been using, like these boots. So now I've got the intelligence and the maximum life. I believe this helm. And I've got Blood Mist cooldown reduction. I was lucky enough to get that, so hopefully that would help a little bit, getting me my Blood Mist. I don't expect it to be Infinimist per se. But hopefully I'll get, I'll get it, often enough. Corpse Tendril size is what I masterworked. I'll give it a try. I might just reset it and try for something else, but who knows? Maybe I'll find that it's nice to have that extra corpse tendril size. I'm not sure. Still got ultimate cooldown reduction ring there, but this one is a new one. I got the intelligence and maximum life. Restore primary resource. That was... I don't really have anything good for that second temper slot for a ring for this build. So this is just gonna help me get a little bit more essence back. There's nothing else really any good. So even though I'm here, I've got ultimate cooldown reduction, it doesn't matter, because there's nothing really good for that anyways. And you've got to have both tempers to be able to masterwork. But everything else is about the same. My armor is perfect. My resistances are perfect. I've got the Reapers to hopefully get my cooldowns, especially my Blood Mist, back faster. Shadow, I generally have 5 mages, so that'll be an extra 15% damage. And of course the Bone Golem for the corpses. Skill tree, I kind of had to experiment around a little bit to see what I could get. I put all 5 points into here. 5 max this out to try and get that cooldown even further. It's now 19 seconds. Consuming a corpse generates 2 essence. You know, I think I had 3 points into that before, but that's probably a waste. This one here, I only need 1 point in there to get the armor to be relatively perfect. I think I had a bunch of points into this, which is good, but I think since Blood Mist is so good, I'm better off just having just the 1 point in there and putting as much into that one as possible. Same thing with Corpse Tendrils. I think I had a couple points into that. And of course, the Army of the Dead, I took points out of Army of the Dead. And everything's pretty good there. Paragon, same as it has been. So I've got the Golem, Mage, Warrior. I've got the Imbiber for my Temerity. And I've got Undaunted because I'm usually always fortified. And just honestly, there's really not much else that I could use except... I don't even want to say that. Man, I don't even want to say that. There's really not much else. Those 5 are the only ones I really need, so I really don't need more than 5 or 6 boards. I think I put the 1 point in here to armor to get my armor capped.
Farewell.
Couple points into Skeletal Mage damage. Those were just extra points that I had. Damage reduction for my minions. I had been thinking about trying to rework all of my boards and just start from scratch, but I'm not honestly sure what I could have done differently because a lot of my points are tied up into here because I want the Skeletal Mage damage, I want the Cult Leader, I want the Skeletal Warrior's damage, you know, I want the Glyph, I want the attack speed, so it's like, you know, it was very difficult to find a way to be able to get all these without just coming in here and getting them, you know. Willpower, so this is my way out. This is probably the quickest way out. Maybe could have come here with the willpower there, but... I don't know. I don't think there's much more I could have done. So I think I'm ready to just try to wrap up the season. You know, and just grind and see what I get. Who knows, maybe I'll get another mythic. Okay, these were the items that I did have. So I gave up the Warrior Mastery. Now that life per second, I don't want that 170 life per second. Who knows? Maybe that's actually not bad. I don't know. But I didn't want it, but it was getting to the point where it was like 2 million per enchant per try, so I just gave up on it. I'll just leave it there for now. Okay, same thing with the boots. Okay, both the boots and the helmet both have life per second. I probably don't want that in either one, but I'll just take it for now. Critical strike chance. So looking at most of my stats, I've got just about perfect. I don't think I could do any better with my armor and my resistances. Critical strike chance only 35%, 320% bonus critical strike damage. I think the place where I'm missing critical strike chance is with the offhand, either the shield. And I don't think I can get critical strike chance. Well, I wouldn't want it here, but I don't think I can get critical strike chance anywhere else except maybe here. But I've got, you know, attack speed, so I may not have critical strike chance very high, but I've got a lot of attack speed, so hopefully that will make up for the low critical strike chance. This is a weapon with overpowered damage. I don't do anything with overpower, so that's kind of sad. I would like to have gotten a two-handed Sith, which I think I had. In fact, I know I had it. But I want the maximum life. I want the maximum life, and the critical strike damage, I mean, you know, is pretty good. Maybe, you know, that 40% summoning damage that I'm losing, probably not a huge deal, because it's just additive, and I've probably already got like 1,000 damage, so I'm missing out that 40%, probably not a huge deal. And overpower does do something. I mean, there is always a 3% chance I'm going to do this, so, and I believe my minions get that, so, but I was really, I felt like I was really hurting with the maximum life, not having the maximum life, and the intelligence. The intelligence was pretty low too, so. So I think this is going to be just a better overall choice. No vulnerable, just the normal 20% bonus. I don't do a lot with vulnerable. I don't think I do anyways, but damage with ultimate. This comes from some of my Paragon, but those same Paragon also give me attack speed, so just the ultimate comes with it. I don't use my ultimate, so this is kind of a waste, but what are you gonna do? Damage with summoning, damage with warriors, damage with minions, so these numbers are all pretty high. Damage while healthy and fortified. So, I mean, if you look at these numbers, you know, missing out on this 40% additive with all this, you know, I just don't think I'm missing all that much. Maximum life is low, and I'm hoping that because I've got Blood Mist, and maybe I can utilize my Temerity more, I'm hoping that that low life will be okay. We'll have to see as I go, and I do some of the normal events. All healing from potions. I don't know if that. I can't see how that takes into account my imbiber. My imbiber is 30%. Oh, I don't know. $354 life per second. We'll see how that works. Dodge chance. Got some pretty good movement speed. I took it there. Is that it? Oh, okay. I've got some. I was trying to think, where was I getting this extra movement speed from? It's from my skill points. And lucky hit chance bonus. I've got nothing in lucky hit chance bonus. That's sad. I didn't realize I have nothing into that. I believe this has the potential to get lucky hit. I'm not certain about this. Probably rather have the lucky hit percent chance. Maybe it won't matter. I don't know. Alright, so guess time to face the music. Let's just rock and roll a cola. Oops. And I guess masterworking, I've only got these up to level 4. I could get some of these up to level 8. And I'm sure I will at some point. Let's kind of do like what I was doing before. I think I wanted to do one nightmare dungeon, and then an infernal hordes. Got a world boss coming up at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. 40 minutes from now. So nightmare dungeon, infernal hordes, the pit. I'll try a 101 again. I don't have high hopes for a 101, but I'll give it another try. And then a tormented boss. I might vary it up. I'm not gonna try and get another temerity per se. So let's take 9 of these out of here. $29. Oops. Alright, so 27, I will fight him once. Do a couple tier 5s. The Beast in the Ice, I think he's the only guy that I don't want to fight tormented. He's the toughest, and it's only because of his CC. You know, he freezes you, and yes, I've got the blood mist, so maybe I could survive it. I mean, I should have at least tried him once, but since he's technically part of a nightmare dungeon, I can only die 4 times. So if he kills me 4 times, I've kind of completely wasted the Stygian stone. And he is very good at killing my minions. I would have to switch my skeletons over to defender, resist 99% of damage, because he's got so much damage against minions. He just kills them really fast. And if my minions die, then I'm kind of screwed. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm certain I'll give it a try. But all the other guys that I fight, I don't think it matters how many times I die. I can keep going back and refighting and refighting and refighting until I just, guess maybe just give up or something. But I've got 8 of them, and then I'm going to save these 2 for Tormented Duriel, Tormented Andariel. So I'm going to fight him once. I'm going to fight Barshan once. I don't know how many I need for that. Let's take them all. And I'll fight him once. I think that'll just be 15. Let's keep the whole stack. Oops. Could probably base the beast in the ice, maybe with a cold resist or frost resist. Well, no, well, I was thinking some kind of cold resistance, but maybe just the 20% health boost is probably the best thing to do against him. So one, 2, 3. I wouldn't mind fighting him and risk dying, risk losing, risk defeat, if it didn't mean giving up one of my super rare Stygian stones. I tell you what, let me fight some of the other guys first. If I kill them easy enough, then maybe I'll consider going and fighting him. But if I have a tough time with some of the others, then maybe I'll say, okay, maybe this build is just not good for him either. I'm gonna try just to be efficient here, just get to the end, try not to fight too many of them. I'm not really going for items per se or anything. I just want the glyph.
Show me mercy.
I lack the required essence.
That was pretty easy. Okay. And I mean, that can't be the first thing you do out of 2. Kill everyone. thing I gotta practice is to not use these too much. Because when I use these, they'll go on cooldown, and my Reapers might go towards them, reducing their cooldowns, when what I really want is the Blood Mist.
I'm out of essence.
I really gotta keep that in mind. Try to practice that. Alright. That was just way too easy, in my opinion. Weird how you just go from being at a point where you're lucky you can do like a level 70 Nightmare Dungeon. Now you just easily clear a 100 with no problem. Let's try the level 5. What the heck?
Lack the required essence. I need more time.
I gotta stay away. I gotta stay away from the Aether Masses. The Aether Masses are the worst for me. Movement speed, Hellborn, Hellfire. So Hellborn I think is the best one. Oh, why do I keep hitting that button?
I'm low on essence. I'm not ready yet.
Greater movement speed. Aether Mass, which is my bane. Unlimited resources. Okay, so From what I've been hearing, if you take something like this, you will get more etheric masses. True, I will get one, and I will get the normal aether from it, but I don't want more aether masses. So even though this one is kind of worthless, and this one is kind of worthless, of course this one is definitely worthless, it's etheric masses, I'm best going after the one that, even though it's worth less, I'm better off taking this so I don't get more etheric masses. I'm hoping I'm right about that. But even though this one may by itself be the best one, because it makes etheric masses, which I don't want, I'm better off just taking this one. Even though I don't want this one either. What do I get? A mass.
I need more essence.
Well, maybe the movement speed ain't too bad.
Lack the required essence.
Etheric mass. I don't want etheric mass. Soul Spires. Soul Spires aren't too bad for me. But here's another one, masses. So I would rather have the Soul Spires than the masses. These are both masses, so even though this one may technically be the best one, I don't think it's the best one for me. So I'm going to go for the Soul Spires one. Etheric mass.
I need more essence.
Too many clicks. I have to do too much clicking. I need a way to cut down on my clicks. Soul Spires, drain health, +2 air. Aether Fiends. Explode. I think Aether Fiends are okay, right? Let's do Aether from Soul Spires. Explode and damage foes. +2 Aether. +2 Aether. I think I'd rather have the Aether Fiends. But I've already got one thing into Soul Spires. have anything in the Aether Fiends. I got Hellborn. Let's go with the Soul Spires. That might be bad, but I'm gonna try it. I've heard bad things about Aether Lords, but they're just so much fun. Sometimes I choose them just for the fun. Masses spawn an Aether. I don't want the masses, so I definitely don't want that. Normal monster damage, but killing them spawns Aether events faster. I like this one. This one's the fun one. But I guess, in all fairness, this one's objectively probably the best. So.
I need more essence.
Aether Masses, yuck. Aether Masses, yuck. Soul Spires. 2 times the kills, but 2 times the Aether. I don't know why. This has been a horrible one. And I was listening to one guy on YouTube saying that after like the second wave, if he doesn't get something good, he just exits out and comes back. He just doesn't want to waste his time. I guess I can kind of see his point. They're chosen the Aether Lord.
Out of essence.
Next time I'm choosing the Aether Lords. I guess the movement speed is kind of nice. Maybe I shouldn't avoid that one. It's pretty nice. Alright, only 262. As much as I hate to say it, I'm going to choose the gold. Normally gold would be the last thing I would want to choose, but... So, I've got 13 gold. I think this should be 20 million gold. So I should have 33 million gold after this. $33. All right. $13, huh? Was gonna go do a pit run. Well, let's go do this guy first. I think I gotta worry about with this guy is the one-shots. Because I've only got 36,000 life, so... Maybe just try to stay in. Just try to stay in Blood Mist form as much as possible. I don't know. Why not? I need the tormented version. I messed this up one time before, so glad I'm remembering it.
I'm low on essence.
I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Weird how I hit my blood mist button by accident there. I am just a little bit scared of dying by a one-shot. I don't know if he could just kill me in a one-shot because I've only got 36,000 life. I'm not certain about that.
Can I help you?
Can I help you?
Anything else?
I honestly don't know if I'm even gonna bother looking at any of these items anymore. I was kind of trying to save on to some items if I found like something with a +4 to bone spirit or something, but
fair trade.
I really don't think I want to do anything else this season. Because I found really good one of these. It's 3 blood orbs, which is the best, and 4 to bone spirit, which is also the best. Who knows? Maybe I'll play it now. Oh, 6 minutes. Not really enough time to do anything. Maybe redo one of my masterwork items. I don't know. It's bonus size to corpse tendrils. Maybe not all that bad, especially in the infernal hordes where you want to try and get as many of them as possible. But I mean, all in all, oh, I'd rather have something else. Let me redo, put a couple more tries into redoing some of these. Okay, I thought it was like 2 million. But I'd rather have lucky hit chance, honestly. Parent reduction doesn't really help me. Alright, lucky hit chance. And what about the boots? Warrior mastery, but fat chance of getting that. Or movement speed, either one. But it's 1,000,000 per, so. Well, movement speed. Some trash players sending me messages. Who is this? Guess I'm gonna go going to play some Overwatch. Trash player. First, I'm gonna get this world boss. Uh-oh. And I'm kind of wondering why almost all of these world boss fights, huge amount of lag. And I know that I've changed around my my settings a little bit, but it's like I reduced my video settings so that I would get a better recording. So I'm not sure if that would have caused the huge amount of lag that I've been getting. Just doesn't make sense. So I'm just kind of wondering if maybe it's one of the builds has something that's really intense graphics-wise, because I know Diablo 3 had some builds like that. I think the Wizard had some builds like that, where it's like if you played, you know, a group of 4 and you had a couple people using builds like that, it caused like a huge amount of lag because the servers just had trouble keeping up. Gold curse, that means there's going to be some extra treasure goblins. I'm just here for the Stygian stone, though. No lag this time. Oops. I should have seen that coming. Anyone who does that.
I'm low on essence. Well, that's different. Some extra treasure goodies. And the Grand Cache. But the one thing I really wanted was the Stygian Stone. That's the one thing I did not get. Alright, let me go get my Tree of Whispers. And then that's all. It is done.
It is done. I can't remember what I need most. I think I need... I don't know if I need a new ring. Or amulet. And I... Oops. Gloves. Gloves, two-handed weapon. I don't need any of this. I guess a ring, whatever.
Lamb feast.
Path of Tragu. Alright, I am out of here, and I will see you all next time. Let's just go back to Crowsgrad. And we will continue our journey of winding down the season. Just trying to fight a whole bunch of tormented bosses. Next time will be Varshan and Gregoire. Maybe the Beast in the Ice. I don't know. And maybe I'll even try a Torment. I think, but not Torment. An Infernal Hordes tier. I think I'll at least try a tier 7, and I will at least try a 101 pit. Okay, I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.